Whether you are the Chad or you're dying to them, you know as well as I do that every Chad believes they're at the top of the food chain. But what if I told you there's one man that can make a Chad turn around and choose a different map? Let's get in and talk about StankRat.
Take some cheese, bitch. Take that cheese, bitch.
We got a gritty with all the hats on. Hold on. Gritty, gritty, gritty. My head is heavy. Who did you think? Toe Wise, thank you for the biddies.
When did you start streaming? I think you said it's been just about a year, a little over a year now.
Yeah, so I started streaming January 3rd, I think was my first stream. I actually had streamed before that, like in 2017 or something like that, but it was just kind of like a for friends type thing. It was like tabletop games and stuff like that. So like I got affiliate back then, but I never it never meant to go anywhere at all, and it was only pretty brief, like 6 months or so, or 8 months or so. And then and then with Escape from Tarkov with COVID and all that, I had like a whole bunch of free time, so I was like, well, maybe I'll actually like take a shot at streaming and take it seriously this time, and see where it goes.
I've heard you say in Twitch before, like you attribute a lot of it to TikTok. When did you start like focusing on TikTok as an avenue to kind of like grow your stream?
It was about a month into streaming. For the end of February of last year, I started posting TikToks, and that's and the reason I did that was I forgot who I was talking to, but they were saying it's very difficult to grow as a content creator if you're only on one platform. Depending on what you're playing, you're in like a group of like saturated small streamers, and so it's like there's very like minimal opportunity to grow on Twitch. And so I've been told, and like when like looking into it and stuff like that, like to grow you have to produce other content, like short form content or even long form content, to TikTok and to like YouTube as well, on top of streaming. And so with TikTok, I started rolling out like 3 videos a day on TikTok for like 3 months straight, just to kind of get the following up there to hit like the threshold before you start to get like thrown into the algorithm, or however it works, because nobody really knows how the algorithm works with that thing, or even with YouTube too, and but that it kind of worked for me at the time, and I kind of got lucky, I think, and so it just kind of kept growing and growing, and then I was able to eventually, like I was just throwing out a bunch of random stuff for a lot of it, seeing what hit and seeing what didn't hit, and a lot of stuff really kind of didn't hit, but that's just kind of like the growth process is just like you have to figure out kind of what works for you, and kind of like figure out your style, and then eventually you'll see kind of like what videos are acquiring like 10-20k views, which videos are getting sub 10k views, and then you just kind of like navigate that space and just kind of like cater your content and squeeze it into basically just content that hits 10 to 20k views all the time, and then you just kind of like progress with that. And so I think I got kind of lucky in a way where like some of the content that I produced, some of it took off, and then I just kind of like honed in on that style of content, and then just kind of like kept going with it, and then it just kind of worked. There's one in Intel room.
I can hear him over here.
Yeah.
On the wood.
Can you guys fire? Can you guys shoot something real quick? I wanted to poke his head out again.
That's a simulated fight right there, man.
One's dead. One's dead. Simulated ratting, baby.
Now I have to ask, where did the name StankRat come from?
So of course, my play style, my gameplay style, is being a rat, right? So I had to incorporate that into the name, and I wanted it to have like 2 syllables, because I feel like, I don't know, just like in like the gaming industry or whatever, like single syllable and dual syllable names for whatever reason just like really stick to me, and I don't know if this is like some relic of when I was playing a lot of StarCraft 2, and then like a lot of my like favorite StarCraft 2 players, like the gamers were they just had like a dual syllable name, and like I don't know, it just like stuck, you know, like and so like yeah, you know, I don't know. So I just kind of like, okay, well it's got to be 2 syllables. It's got to have a rat in there, and then like the first syllable or the last syllable, wherever you know it was going to be, like it's got to be something related to the dirtiness and grunginess of rats and how people just like hate rats, and so like, and I gotta have to like kind of incorporate cheese into there too, you know, and so like stank fit into that whole name.
Put my t-shirt saying.
You about to be on a t-shirt, baby. You about to be on a t-shirt, baby.
You know, you coined the GP7 and the Chimera. Where did that come from? Where was there a specific moment that became the rat drip, or was it kind of like something over time?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it just kind of fell into place. Because you know, like I come from also like from software games, right? So like Dark Souls and like Bloodborne and Elden Ring and all that stuff, right? So like in those games, it's fashion over function. And so, you know, and with Tarkov, like, do helmets really matter? Like, sure, if you have a slap plate and stuff like that on your Bastion, or whatever, like, yeah, that's it's gonna give you an edge from time to time, but not all the time, right? But if you were just wearing any old crap helmet, it's not gonna do anything for you. So I was just like, well, you know, screw helmets. I'm gonna wear whatever I want to wear. And at first, it was just it was like the Shema, the green Shema, and or however you pronounce it. And what else was it? And it was a Chimera. I think it was a Chimera and the Shema. And then like, and that was cool because that was like the emphasis of the bush, you know, and bush ratting. But then it kind of like, then I got into, I fell in love with D2, and then I started, I don't know, I picked up the GP7 or maybe I bought the GP7, I put it on, I was like, damn, that actually looks kind of drippy. The green screen is glitching out? Yeah, it probably is. The it's not a green screen though, it's an NVIDIA broadcast. Soon I won't have a green screen. Oh, get that shit out of here. Ooh, an impact grenade. Ooh, some peas.
And, you know, just to kind of finish it off, you know, Stank, do you ever think you'll end up being a Chad?
What am I, a joke? Like the week before Wipe or something like that, I killed a streamer, and then this, and their comment was also like a reflection of a lot of the comments that were received in like maybe the last week of me posting videos of the Wipe on TikTok. But their response was, you know, like, oh, StankRat, you're still ratting, and it's like a week left on Wipe. You're still ratting, and it's a week left in Wipe. Like, you know what I mean? Like I rat for like, you know, clout or something like that. Absolutely not. Ratting is a lifestyle. I'll stick to it till the end of days. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we ain't no fake rat around here.
And then tell you stink 'em. The old stink rat got him again.